Welcome back to an episode. We are again in front of a sarcophagus. Yeah, look at that. And we can loot an awful lot. And I have to get these thingies back in my inventory, I think.
Maybe
They're very precious. Very, very, very nifty ones. So, let's see. Karlach's gonna loot all of those fellows. So many enemies. Like, you have to use most of your strategic gimmicks that you can. Like health potions, AoE abilities, whatever. Just to make sure that no one is going to use their abilities in the next turns or so. Especially Cazador. It was basically a one-turn win. But only with nifty strategy. Nifty strategy. Okay. So. What the? Ritual sources 1. Receives condition. What? No, we lost the condition. Received and lost condition. Your movement increases by 1 meter. You receive 10 to. That's interesting. So you can benefit by the energy of all of this stuff if you step into the laser. Very nice. But there were only a limited amount of bonuses. Really weird. So, let's loot those two. Which have absolutely no items. Like, if they don't have any items on them, right? Then kicking them down the chasm might actually be a slightly better thing to do. Just say. Okay, now what do we do with the sarcophagus? There was like no one in it. Yeah, what am I gonna do with this? I think I know what's going on with that. Do I? Some save happened.
No healing soup for you. Wake up!
Get your hands off me, worm!
I'm not the one in the dirt. One last thrust. And I'll be free of you. I'll never have to fear you again. But if I finish the ritual you started, I'll never have to fear anyone. Ever.
You think me a fool? That I would allow anyone to usurp me, speak the words, and ascend in my place? The runes I carved into your flesh bind you and all 7,000 souls to the ritual. Complete it, and those bearing the scars will be sacrificed, you included. You are simply a means to an end. I made you to be consumed.
I am so much more than what you made me. I can do this, but I need your help.
Really? Alright, what do you need? If I help you complete the ritual, it will kill all those people. Can you hear? If you complete the ritual, you'll be consumed. Okay, no, this is... Like, him getting consumed is definitely not the option that we are gonna do here. I'm definitely gonna be the conscience this time.
These people died years ago. Trust me on that. All that's left are feral spawn, desperate for blood. If we release them, how many people will they kill? Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands? But if I complete the ritual, think of the power I'll have. With me by your side, we can save the city. We can save ourselves.
Look into his eyes. Try to see what's driving that. Okay, let's hope this works. It's a wisdom insight thing. It's not going to work if Karlach is nearby, isn't it? It's a 20! Oh, this is so going to backfire now. I really want to save Scum that, but now I lost all my inspiration charges. Okay, this was very lucky.
You can see the fear in his eyes, but also the hunger. The thick smell of blood in the air and the promise of power being so close is intoxicating to him. All he can see is the power of the ritual and the freedom that power brings. The freedom to do anything, to be anything.
Sounded more like a tadpole kind of ability to me, but okay. That's guidance. Okay, I know you think this will set you free, but it won't. This power will trap you, just like it trapped Cazador. Oh boy, this is so going to backfire. Ah! Not nice. I couldn't even use the cantrip.
I'm not him. And I will not become him. Please. I can't do this alone.
Oh, crap. Ah! This is so not cool. This is so not cool. This is so not cool. I would have needed some charisma stats for that. Should have taken the charisma ring. This is why you have to go for a full charisma build, because stuff like that always backfires. No.
Fine.
Is it over?
Yes. It's over. You can do whatever you want. As for those wretches in the cells, if I don't get my freedom, neither do they. It's over. I'm done with this. And I'm done with you. I would say good luck out there, but honestly, I hope you die screaming.
Whoa. Okay. What kind of gear we got though? I didn't wanna... I have to do some safe scamming now, hopefully. But I think it will always backfire. There's our family ring. Gain a +1 bonus to attack rolls, damage and whatnot, possibly inflicting bleeding. The thing is, Okay, wait a minute. Let's just save this as a separate thing. This is one of those situations. It's similar to the Lizelle and Shadowheart situation, where it kind of forced to save Scum almost, right?
If I complete
So
the ritual,
let's try this
think
one
of
again.
the power I'll have. With me by your side, we can save the
21.
city.
You can see the fear in his eyes, but also the hunger. The thick smell of blood in the air and the promise of power being so close is intoxicating to him. All he can see is the power of the ritual and the freedom that power brings. The freedom to do anything, to be anything.
Oh boy. Okay. Safe. There you go. Now we have a slightly easier persuasion option. But at one point, there you go. It has to work. Thank goodness. Alrighty. Now we finally got it. For the video, it's basically cut short, I think. Anyway, I know you think this will set you free, but it won't. This power will trap you, just like it trapped Cazador.
You're right. I can be better than them. But I'm not above enjoying this.
Is it over? Is he?
Yes. He's gone.
What does that mean for us?
It means you're free. You can do whatever you want. What do you want it to mean? That depends. Can you keep your fangs? Okay, what do you want it to mean? Oh, that's a good word.
I don't know.
Your choices are simple, really. You can hide here, living in the shadows like parasites. Or you could be more than what he made us to be. You can choose differently, of course. But the consequences are on your head.
And what does it mean for them?
Now that is a question.
Cazador's staff controlled everything during the ritual. If it controls the cells too, you could decide their fate.
They're too dangerous. They need to die. Nope. Let's release them. They deserve the same chance you got. Why not just leave them? They're not our responsibility. And safe. We're going for number 2. We're gonna give them an option, and hopefully they take it.
7,000 Astarions unleashed on the Sword Coast. It'll be a well-dressed flood of mayhem, at least.
The poor wretches in the cells are innocent. They shouldn't have to suffer just because I lured them here. They'll need someone to lead them. Take the tunnels into the Underdark. Find somewhere, well, not safe. but less perilous.
What? No, we can't.
Just try to keep them out of trouble. I think we're done here. Let's go.
There you go. Maybe we even got the stuff from Cazador, didn't we? Last time the thing got destroyed. So does he doesn't. Where'd the stuff go? Where's my magical stuff?
I could go for a good meal.
Okay, let's just loot Cazador, get the ring and that thing, and maybe give it to Astarion. So, finally, let's just really save. That was absolutely important. The thing is, the outcome is almost the same as if you mess up the rolls, right? But it's definitely the better one for your own conscience. Like the outcome with Cazador is the same. Actually, this is the only maybe one of the ways where you can free the vampires, because now we actually made Astarion made peace with himself, but it did take a little bit of save scumming to make that happen.
That's it. He's gone. After all these years, these centuries. It's really over.
I'm proud of you. You did the right thing. Well, I'll be really proud of him. We're proud of ourselves for being that patient to reload the whole time. You don't regret giving up all that power. Of course he does. How does it feel?
I'm not sure. I feel a little numb. What I've lost. What I've gained. It's all so much. And God, all those spawn. Free in the Underdark. I need some time, I think. Just to let it all sink in. Let's just go. This place reeks of death, and I want to feel alive again.
All right. Thank goodness. So, can we... yeah, you cannot fast travel from here. Why not? Why can't you fast travel? That is maybe one of the reasons why there's a teleporter at the entrance of Cazador's dungeon. You can't even use that one. Like, come on.
Very well.
You actually have to walk all the way to the exit. Don't even know if you can teleport out of the mansion, though. Might be a bit weird. Okay, that one opened up. That one opened up. Is there anything in there? No. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, wait. There's also another one. Oh, it's the guys. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's even more trouble. Great.
You killed one vampire, but released 7,000 of his spawn. Have you lost all sense?
They were innocents. To kill them would have been an even greater crime.
And our children? What of their fate?
Cazador turned everyone we brought him into spawn. I can only assume your children were somewhere in those wretched cells. You'll find them in the Underdark, although you may not like what you find.
This is difficult news. We will need to decide what it means. Thank you for what you have done. Slaying Cazador was a great justice. As for the rest, well, time will tell.
Okay. Thank goodness it didn't start any fights now. Oh, I kind of forgot that this was also a quest that you were given.
I pray the spawn will stay in the Underdark. We will show no mercy if they return here.
Okay, if they, like, actually if they return here, then there's also no problem. It's just about them attacking other people in a bad way that kills them, right? A little bit of blood sucking may be okay, but the rest definitely may not.
If you think those spawn will stay in the Underdark, you're a fool. We'll see them soon, mark my words.
Yeah, some of them, but not all of them.
You could have killed them all. You could have ended Tsar's legacy today.
Yes. And that's not how we roll.
Thousands of vampires spawn on the run. We will be busy, no doubt about it.
Well, thank you. You're welcome.
Very well.
You let thousands of vampires spawn go free. How many will die because you could not do what needed to be done?
Anyone capable of killing a vampire as powerful as Cazador has my respect. But you are not a true hunter. Sparing the spawns was an error. Releasing them was an act of madness.
Yes. And I'm a very, very mad man. So, what about this one?
I almost pity the Underdark for what you have released upon it.
Actually, the Underdark will be alright. An awful lot of my connets down there. So, look, this is why. Okay. So the reason why you cannot... This one ghoul is still alive. And the reason why you cannot teleport back is because this encounter here has to happen. So that this quest at least finishes. I think it's kind of like a forced ending. Because how else are you supposed to end that? I mean, you forget that this is still a thing. Oh, and then there's still dribbles to climb that I have to figure out. 8 the Underdude. This is also another thing. There are not that many quests left. Like this is completed. There are 2 quests in Baldur's Gate. Wizard of Waterdeep, that's a different one. Give the Yankee Warrior, also a thing. Our Fiery Friend, same thing. I do not know how this will end up. Gorgeous. Because this is related to Gortash. That makes sense. Ritual and and the Orphic Hammer. Okay. So this castle stuff has something to do with the crown. That will come up very, very late. This is the Orphic Hammer. That's the Devil's Fee. I also have to go in there. And, yeah, this is Gortash. The Devil's Fee. This is also an area that I have to explore at one point. I did actually wanted to do the bank thingy, the Stone Lord 9 Fingers counting house thing, and but this one has to wait, it seems, because I need to get as many chances as I can in order to get all of the keys, so that I can open most of those gates and whatnot. And for the others, I have to figure out another way in. Tricky. Anyway, time for us to go to camp. Oh boy. Can we talk to them right now? I don't think so. Or maybe we can.
Astarion chose right, and any well-trained Githyanki would have chosen the same. We seek might not for individual power, but for the good of the collective. I may no longer serve Vlaakith, but I still attend to a collective, the allies of the Prince of the Comet, and, of course, the one we've made for ourselves. To seek power for personal glory alone is a farce. Astarion was wise to see it.
It didn't see it. It just rolled very, very well. Okay.
He'd hate to hear me say this, but I'm so fucking proud of Astarion. He could have had it all, but he kept his soul instead. I wasn't sure he had it in him, but he's changed so much. Overcome so much darkness. Oh, I could smooch that pointy little face.
Whatever happens next, be sure that I will document it all as accurately as possible.
Right. Wait, whoa. He does have wares now. Now look at that. So we can sell some stuff to him, but he doesn't actually have any good stuff. Except for the Great Sting.
You need a good thing back there. I won't dwell on the matter. I know that's not a sentiment you're accustomed to reveling in, but rest assured, your actions have spoken for themselves.
Even if they are like a wee bit iffy.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
That's it. Okay. So let's go to that. Wait a minute. Is Mizora involved in this as well?
Ready and waiting.
And there's always Will on the side. Let's see. Does the Duke have anything to say about our actions? Probably. Okay, thank goodness. He may not like it.
So Astarion didn't fulfill his master's ambitions for himself. At least that means he's his own man. Though, I'm a little surprised he didn't covet those powers.
I almost thought that Shadowheart would say that.
Astarion showed restraint where most others wouldn't. He might not appreciate the sentiment, but I'm proud of him.
Iffy. So, let's do a well and deserved long rest. Right, anything? Ah, there you go.
That's strange. Knowing I'll never hear Cazador's voice again. Knowing it'll never command me to bow against my will. I'm free from him. Forever.
And how does it feel? Do you regret turning down all the power? Yes. In that ritual chamber, you were someone else. Someone unrecognizable. Yeah, we're definitely going to say that, but I don't know if this is just a select one kind of option, or if we have the option to use all of that, but let's just go for the first one.
Invigorating. Terrifying. All of the above. I'm still trying to understand it, really. I came so close to losing everything back there. To losing myself. Back at the ritual, all I could see was the power on offer and the safety it promised. I was so blinded by it. Just as Cazador was. But you saw something in me. Someone else I could be. Someone who could break the cycle of power and terror that started centuries ago. You saved me back there. I may not have appreciated it at the time, but I do now. Thank you.
Oh, you saved yourself. I just gave you a push. I gave the dice a little roll. Okay, wasn't sure if you'd stop the ritual or not, honestly. Yeah. You think we did the right thing? Nah. I definitely gave him just a little push. Yes.
You did more than that. You believed in me. Believed I was enough. Just the way I am. When I look at my future, anything and everything feels possible now. You saved me from myself. And let me walk a new path where I can be Free. Truly, honestly, free. This is a gift, you know. Thank you. I won't forget it.
Aww.
My favorite traveling companion.
And that's it. Good.